Hello everyone! So I've been a bit neglectful with the old vlogs recently. Part of it's that I've been really busy, but I've been busy doing fun stuff, not like work or anything. So a quick rundown of what's been going on. I moved out of my dorms a week and a bit ago, week last Saturday, which was very exciting. Had a lot more stuff than I thought I had. Reactions included, how did you get that much stuff in your box? The box, of course, being my room, because it was box-like in many ways. This week I actually got to hang out with my friend Vix, which was a lot of fun. We did a few shows in London and got to do West End Eurovision, which, if you've been following my Twitter feed, I'll have been talking about, and I've posted some links up. I'm going to post some links to some of the things that went on that night, because some of them were really cool. So for anyone that doesn't know what Eurovision is, every year at the beginning of June, end of May, there is the Eurovision Song Contest, which basically has, I guess they must have about 20 or so countries in the final of it. 4 countries get an automatic buy into the final, because basically they pay for it. The United Kingdom is one of them, which is probably a good thing, because our performance recently has been a bit iffy, shall we say, although last year we did rather well at having Andrew Lloyd Webber write our song entry. So it's really kind of campy pop. It's probably the campest event of the year, and so every country in Europe submits an entry, and people phone in to vote, but you can't vote if you're in country and things like that. And for the last 3 years, Theatre Mad, which is a charity set up, mostly AIDS-related charity, it started doing West End Eurovision, which is basically the same idea as Eurovision. They use past Eurovision songs, and every cast in the West End enters one. Well, lots of casts in the West End enter one. So you get casts from Legally Blonde, Phantom of the Opera, Love Never Dies, Dirty Dancing, The Lion King did it last year, I believe. Les Mis, all sorts of shows enter, and they all have to do a video introduction, and then they do the actual song as well, and they're pretty impressive. And if you're a fan of things like Britain's Got Talent or American Idol or The X Factor, if you watch these things, you'll be like, seriously, there is so much more talent in this country than shows like that really demonstrate. So they're worth checking out, and I'll post some links. They'll either be here or down the bottom. So yeah, we did West End Eurovision, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we went back to Love Never Dies, which was fun, because I'm really into that show at the moment. And yeah, so that took up like 4 days, and it was a bit crazy. Totally lost track of time and everything, and I got to see hair, which I'd never seen before. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun, but as a result I kind of didn't really do much of Disney related stuff. A lot of other things have been happening in the world. For example, it's been my friend Ryan's birthday, so Ryan, if you're watching, happy birthday. I did one for David, so I'll do one for Ryan. And I know lots of people had their birthdays this week. I swear, Facebook was reminding me about 20 different people's birthdays, and it puts it in that stupid place on the screen so I can never see it, and it doesn't show up on my phone and stuff. So if I didn't wish you happy birthday, because it just didn't come up on my phone and I wasn't at a computer for most of the week. This week I've got things, you know, the kind of last minute things to do before I leave, like getting my money changed into dollars, which I probably should have done earlier, but now the exchange rate is being really so I'll get it done eventually, and having my hair cut, this lovely mop is being cut. Not that anyone will really notice a difference. But yeah, and I've been spending a lot of time out in the garden because, as you can see, it is bright blue sunshine. And we're not used to weather like this, so it's quite novel. I think yesterday it got to like 79 degrees, which was quite exciting. And I started working on the tan so I don't get burnt when I'm in Florida. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. Oh, one thing I'm going to quickly show at the end here is a while ago when I was doing one of the initial tour filming things, I did a bit of me at Leicester Square with my friend Vix in the background, so I'm going to show that, and possibly the next one I do could well be a packing vlog. It will either be packing or it will be something else, but I don't want to say what something else is, because if something else doesn't happen then I'll look like an idiot. Enjoy my little snippet of Leicester Square, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so we have now made it to Leicester Square, obviously a very famous square, mostly famous because you get some really odd pronunciations of Leicester Square, like Leicester, and then we're like, where the hell's that? So here is Leicester Square. As you can see, more Disneyness with Alice in Wonderland playing at the Odeon, and as we walk around we got Capital Radio London, a fancy hotel restaurant, TKTS, where you go to get half-price tickets. Oh, and the famous red phone box over there. Lots of statues in the square, lots of cinemas. Ooh, another red famous phone box. Doesn't it look neat and pretty? Didn't Disney do a good job? The only thing they're lacking is the graffiti and stuff. So yeah, Leicester Square. There is one thing I forgot to say, and today I had a lovely, interesting phone call with my parents, and
Suzie.